Hey everybody, Coach Brian Klepacki, strength coach here, and this is the gym routine D burn phase. Let's get ready and get right to it with the restorative lengthening exercise. So Amanda here is going to get on her back. This is the supine hip flexor stretch. Head and shoulders flat on the floor, one leg out extended, the other leg is bent. She's going to pull that knee in, give it a good 3 to 5 second hold, and then release, and then move to the other leg. So 5 repetitions per side, alternating between the 2 legs. Now her bottom leg should be extended with those toes pointed straight up. Each rep as she goes, again, 3 to 5 second hold, she's pulling that leg into the chest, opening up her glutes, but also the opposite hip flexor. So right now she's pulling on the left glute, but also stretching out the right hip flexor. Again, this is your warm up, so take your time, go through each repetition for 3 to 5 seconds, getting a good solid squeeze each repetition. And you should naturally starting to feel a little bit more limber after a few repetitions. That's the whole idea with the warm-up, is to make sure the body is getting lubricated and getting ready for what's next, which is the neuromuscular activation exercise. So the last one here. Perfect. Good. 3 to 5 second hold. After this, we're going to go right into the next exercise, which is a sideline hip abduction. So get in a nice, comfortable sideline position. Now the top leg is going to be doing all the work. She's going to straighten out her top leg. She's going to lift it up, hold it for 10 seconds. Trying to keep that foot slightly pointed down towards the floor. Hold that for 10. And then she's going to release after 10 seconds, a couple seconds in between. Repeat, total of 5 repetitions. Now you really want to make sure you're getting at the end range of this movement to really get that proper neuromuscular activation to take place. Perfect. And doing these specific exercises will prime the glutes for what's next, which is the strength and power development phase. But we're not there yet, so we still have one more exercise to do after she does this. Good. Last one. Perfect. All right. Let's flip on around and go to the other side. Same thing, take your time getting in position, go through the checklist on her side, legs straight. Lift that leg up, get those toes slightly pointed down. Perfect. Again, 10-second hold, 5 repetitions on this side. Good, down nice and slow all the way to the bottom, all the way back up. Another 10-second hold. Now, right when you think your leg is up as high as it should, it could always go up a few inches higher. That really engages the glute and fires all the muscle fibers within that particular muscle. Good. Now don't fast forward these repetitions and these exercises, because these are the exercises that are really going to prime the glutes ready for what's next. Good. Last one. Try to get that leg up as high as it can go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You might even feel a little muscle tremor in there, which is completely normal. Awesome. So now we're going to rest a couple seconds, and now we're going to go to a prone alternating glute squeeze. So go ahead, get on your stomach here. You can put your arms right crisscross underneath the head. You can even relax your head. Now what she's going to do here is squeeze one glute at a time. 10-second hold per side. Release, switch to the other side. 5 repetitions per side, alternating each rep as she goes. Good. Now, this might be a little tricky at first, but you need to almost mentally visualize that one glute squeezing at a time. Again, this is also great too if you have any known limitations or any muscular imbalances. This really focuses all of your attention, not just physically, not just the muscle, but also the mental component of this as well. It really focuses on isolating one glute at a time. Again, 10-second holds, 5 reps per side, alternating between the 2 sides. Good. A couple more reps each side. Again, really trying to lift those legs up. Again, those last few reps of each set kind of gets, just drawn out, but really pay attention and stay focused on the exercise that's required. Good. Let's go one more rep each side. All right, let's make this one count. Really squeeze that glute as hard as you can because we're going to get a little longer rest because we will be setting up using some resistance on this one. So you will get a little more rest after this. So really make that squeeze count. Keep squeezing, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Fire everything you have. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. So that takes care of the first sequence of this routine. As you can see, Amanda is already in position. She's got the barbell right across her lap there. She wants to make sure that the feet are in good position, hip width apart. If you need to make any fine-tune adjustments with your feet, like going a little wider or a little more narrow, that's okay. Just make sure it's comfortable for you. After your feet are set, get those hands firmly secured on the bar. Head and shoulders are flat on the floor. Lift the hips up. See, she already made an adjustment, which is totally cool. You definitely want to make sure you feel the rep out. Yeah, there we go. 3, good. Driving those hips up. Squeezing the glutes at the top, relaxing at the bottom. 15 reps in total. And on that 15th rep, she's going to be holding the weight up for 10 seconds, getting that isometric hold at that top. 9. Good, there's 10. Let's go 5 more. Drive those hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And 10 seconds squeeze. Here we go. You got this. Think hips, 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 hips up, hips up. Keep going. 8. Come on, get them up, get them up. And there we go. Awesome. That's a great exercise, and you'll be surprised on how strong your hips are actually for this exercise. So if you find that a little easy, you can always add some more resistance the next set or the next time you do this exercise. So what we're going to go into now is a weighted single leg hip thrust. So as you can see, we're already set for the weighted single leg hip thrust. Her shoulders are squared up on the bench. Her chin is tucked in. She's got a 10-pound dumbbell on her lap. She's going to position her body with one leg up and one leg down, driving those hips up, back down. This is, again, pretty quick, 1 up, 1 down, no second pause at the top or bottom. 15 reps per leg. Looking good. Grind through it. Here we go. You got this. Come on, here we go. 12, 13. You got this. 14, last one. This is gonna hurt, but you gotta get it done. Here we go. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax. Yeah, it's challenging. And that was only with a 10-pound dumbbell. Don't go too heavy on this one. Take your time, especially if you've never done this exercise before. Giving her a couple extra seconds to rest, about 30 seconds in total. Same thing, but on the other leg this time. 15-second reps, and then we're going to be going into a 10-second iso hold on that last rep. So whenever you're ready, get in position again. Good. Bracing that weight, making sure it doesn't move side to side, up and down. Good. You got this. You got this. And at any time the weight slides off or you feel like you're slipping off the bench, just readjust. 14, last one, you got this. 15, hold it 10 seconds, you got this. Think strong, hips up, you got this. 8, 9, and relax, awesome. Not an easy exercise, but you gotta do it and do your best that you can. Again, that was only a 10-pound weight. If you've never done this, maybe start with a 5-pound. And even if that's still too much, ditch the weight altogether because you're still gonna get some strength and power just doing your own body weight. So now we're gonna get set for the next exercise, which could be one of 2 options. Either if you have access to a 45-degree back extension machine, or some people might just refer to it as the weird machine in the corner. use that machine, but we also have a machine called the Glute Ham Developer, which we're gonna actually show you here. This is one of those machines that are becoming more popular in fitness centers. But either way, the way you set this exercise up, the next one, it's gonna be the same whichever machine you use. You're gonna be doing either a 45-degree back extension machine, or what we have here is the Glute Ham Raise Developer. So either way, either machine that you use, the setup is the same. So what Amanda is getting in position now, she's getting her feet locked in, her ankles are locked in the pad, and she wants to make sure her hips are right on top of the pad here as well. From this position, then she's going to move up to the upper body positioning. She's going to round her back in a very rounded position, crossing the arms over the chest, tucking the chin into the neck. She's going to lift up, squeeze the glutes at the top, 15 seconds with a rapid pace, 1 second up, 1 second down. Going up as high as she can to the point where her body is in a nice straight line. Really squeezing the glutes each repetition. 15 reps in total. After that 14th rep and the 15th rep, we're gonna hold it for a total of 10 seconds, squeezing the glutes as hard as we can. 5 more reps. Good, squeeze, keeping a nice rounded back. 12, 13, 2 more. 14, good, last one, a big squeeze, 10 seconds, good, squeeze up, 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 right there. Fire those glutes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great. We're gonna be going through 4 different exercises. Some of them are gonna be using a resistance band. We like to recommend starting off with the lighter resistance band because we're doing a little bit more repetitions. So you're gonna get that really good burn effect using the band. So as you can see, Amanda is in position. She's got the resistance band around her ankles. This is gonna be the standing band abduction. She's gonna knock out 20 repetitions, straight leg kicks on the outside, keeping her toes pointed in just a little bit. And notice how her body is upright. She's not tilting one side to the other. At her 20th rep right here, she's going to hold that for 10 seconds, really firing that glute, squeezing it, maintaining an upright position, and resting. Good, she's going to turn around, repeat on the other leg. Same thing, 20 repetitions with a nice 10-second hold at that finishing rep. Good. That's perfect. Only the leg moving is the leg that should be moving. Everything else is nice and still. 12. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and here we go, 10-second hold. Yeah, that's gonna burn. Do your best to get that leg out as far as you can go. 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. Wow, I can feel that from here. That's a good exercise. Take your time, 15 seconds or so to rest. Next one, you're gonna be sitting down. So this one is the seated band abduction. Move that band right to the upper part of the lower leg. Sit on the edge of the bench. Spread your feet just a little bit, about hip width apart. Nice squared shoulders. Now what you're going to do is keep the feet still, but open the legs and close. So open, close. 20 repetitions. 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 20th rep, you're going to hold that for 10 seconds on the open. Really squeezing those glutes. Getting those legs moving. All right, let's hold it for 10 seconds right there. Shoulders back, don't forget to breathe. It's looking good, keep holding. Awesome, all right. So keep the band around your legs. Now we're gonna just stand up. We're gonna go to the floor. Next exercise is the banded clamshell. So go ahead, get a mat out. Get on the ground, still keeping the band on the knees. And get in a side lying position here. Make any adjustments if you need to. Keeping the knees bent about a 90-degree angle in the knees. Legs stacked on top of each other. Upper body can just rest on the arm. Open and close. So her feet are stacked, 20 reps in total. Really trying to get that knee up and open as possible. On that 20th rep, she's going to hold it for 10 seconds. 17, 18, 19. Here we go for that squeeze. Hold it right there. Good. Don't let that knee collapse. Keep holding, looking good. 6, 7, 8, 9. And awesome. Let's rest a couple seconds. Switch around to the other side. Making sure that band is still in the right position. It's looking good. Knees are bent. Legs are stacked. Upper body's good. All right, let's knock out 20 repetitions. And all the way up, all the way down, looking good. 20 reps, pretty quick pace. We're gonna hold it again on that 20th rep for 10 seconds. And hold it, 10 seconds, looking good. Keep that knee up, keep that leg open. Looking good, looking good, looking good. And relax, good. Stay on the floor, but now take the band off the legs. This is the final exercise of this phase. We're gonna be going into the frog pump. So on your back, you're gonna start with your head and shoulders squared. You're gonna bring the bottoms of your feet together, open the knees up, and then come in a little bit. This is your starting position for the lower body. Upper body, as you can already see, she's in position. Shoulders are up off the ground, chin is tucked in, arms are bracing this side. 30 reps, hips up, hips down. Really rounding that back, squeezing the glutes at the top as hard as you can. 30 reps, and then that's it. Good, really driving those hips up hard, squeezing those glutes as hard as you can. Still keeping a rounded back. 30 reps total. Keep going, and good. All right, so that completes the entire burn phase of the gym routine. If you're gonna repeat this circuit 2 to 3 times, make sure you rest a little bit and then start from the weighted glute bridge.